Hello, in this video, I will show you how to track attendance at a campus event using GrizLife, also known as Presence. To track attendance at your event, you'll first need to make sure it's registered on GrizLife. To register your event, you can visit franklincollege.presence.io and log in. If you ever forget that URL, you can also go to GrizLife by first visiting GrizLink and searching Center for Student Involvement, Presence, or GrizLife. Once you have navigated to franklincollege.presence.io, also known as GrizLife, you can use this button in the top right corner, and depending on your computer, it will either show you a little silhouette of a person or three little lines. Either way, you'll click on that button and then click Log In. Keep in mind that this is not single sign-on with other Franklin College applications, so you'll likely have a different password than you do for other Franklin College websites. Log in, and if you don't know your login information, the forgot password option is often quite helpful, or maybe you've never created an account and you need to do that to be able to log in. So you'll log in and go back to the Presence homepage. And once you're there, you'll click Forms and then click Event Registration. There are other ways to register events as well, so if you are familiar with one of those and prefer to register your event that way, you're welcome to do so. Click on this event registration form link, and then you will fill out the form and submit it to register your event. If you're having any trouble, it may be that you don't have the appropriate access needed, so contact a CSI staff member to make sure you have the access you need to select your particular organization or office as the host for your event. I won't go through all the details of the form in this video, but just scroll through the form. Every question that has a red asterisk is required. The other boxes you are encouraged to fill out if they seem relevant to your event, but some are just optional and for event assessment and tracking purposes, so you don't need to fill those out. Refer to these small descriptions if you're unsure what a certain field is for and whether or not you need to fill it out. Once you've completed the entire form, you'll scroll back to the top and you will see a submit button up here, and you will submit your form that way. If you work in a campus office and you're a faculty or staff member, your event will likely be approved automatically and added to the list of events on GrizLife. If you are a student organization or a resident assistant, your event will need to be approved by a few faculty or staff members before it's added to the event registration, the list of events on Presence. Once your event is fully approved, though, you will be able to go to your admin dashboard to look up a 4-digit PIN that you will need to scan IDs at your event. To look up that PIN, you will click the same button in the top corner with either the silhouette of a person or the three little lines, and then you'll click Admin Dashboard. Again, if you don't have access to the admin dashboard, please contact a CSI staff member. Once the admin dashboard loads, hover over this bar on the left-hand side and then click Events. This will allow you to see any events that you have registered on GrizLife and that are approved. Once it loads, you'll see all of your events, and this column towards the right-hand side has the 4-digit PIN for each of the events that you've registered. You will use that 4-digit PIN in the app on your phone called Presence Checkpoint. I'll link in the description of this video to another video that shows you how to enter that 4-digit PIN into the Presence Checkpoint app to scan IDs once your event is actually happening. But just know that you'll need to come to your admin dashboard to look up that 4-digit PIN, download the Presence Checkpoint app, and use the PIN login option, and then you'll be able to start scanning student IDs. The PIN usually starts working about an hour before the event begins, so if you're trying to test it out the day before, the PIN may not work at that time. If you are waiting on your event to be approved and you're not seeing it on this list, it may be that it is still going through the approval process. And you can check on your pending event registration forms by clicking this requests button at the top. After your event has concluded, you are able to come back to the same place to look up a list of attendees. You do that by clicking on the three dots next to the name of your event. And then you can click download attendees list. It will download as a .csv file. So if you want to save it, once it opens up in Excel, you'll probably want to change the file type to a regular Excel file rather than the .csv file. Just in case you need a reminder of how to get back to this same page after your event, from the GrizLife or Presence homepage, you'll click the same button in the top right corner, click Admin Dashboard, click Events on the left-hand side, and then click the three dots next to the name of the appropriate event and click Download Attendees List to see all the people who were scanned in to your event. If you have any more questions about event registration or attendance tracking at an event or downloading that attendees list, feel free to contact a CSI staff member. You can reach us at csi@franklincollege.edu, stop by our office in the Student Center, or call us at 317-738-8096.